Alaska is a land of contrast, the land where soft mossy green forests meet giant rocky cliffs, where wildlife can still peacefully roam, but icy blue glaciers are ever shrinking. A land of bears, moose, whales, and seals, the last frontier has something in common with California's breathtaking coast. Both are home to sea otters. 90% of the world's sea otters live in Alaska. Out of all otters, sea otters are easiest to spot. They live in groups in Alaska and California. With approximately 1 million hairs per square inch, sea otters have the thickest fur of all mammals, keeping their body temperature at a steady 38 Celsius, even in frigid water. Unfortunately, having this well-insulated coat was reason for their demise. Their population was almost decimated in the 1700s, leaving only 50 otters in Big Sur by the end of the 1900s. 1989 stunned the recovery again by the Exxon Valdez oil spill in Alaska. Sediments could still be found in 1996. Sea otters are a keystone species. They eat large amounts of sea urchins, which protects the kelp forests. Without otters, overabundant urchins can decimate kelp forests. Kelp forests in California's Monterey Bay recovered after the otter population rebounded. Fish stocks also recovered. Kelp beds often support fish nurseries. In kelp forests, sea otters cling to seaweed as an anchor to avoid drifting while they sleep. It takes regular grooming to maintain an insulating and buoyant layer of air in dense otter fur. Sea otters use rocks located in their armpit as their little tools to crack open shells. California sea otters have also figured out how to crack open discarded cans, since octopus tend to seek shelter in them. Female sea otters have the strongest emotional bond with their offspring. One thing that stood out to me the most when I learned more about them is that if a food source becomes scarce, they move on to something else. Yet, as humans, when something becomes rare, it becomes more desirable. We have much to learn from the wild creatures that roam this beautiful earth.